guys weren't expecting me to show up, were you? How's everybody doing? Let's see, Yulene made it. Nice to see you, Yulene. It's been a while. Bryce is there. He left a comment on my last video. Thanks for checking it out. Pepe. Hey, Pepe, guess what I had for dinner? No, not Filiberto's, Rollerberto's. And I had that carne asada burrito again with the hot Cheetos, the flaming hot Cheetos. Love it. But yeah, just I got off work. We're still here in Elko, Nevada. We ended up just working all day, 7 a.m. to probably around 5 or 4:30ish technically. Pretty busy day. We got a lot done. We've got quite a bit to do tomorrow too, so we're definitely going to be here until at least tomorrow afternoon. Then Friday we're going to be in Salt Lake City, and then I go home Saturday morning. So I'm looking forward to it. Definitely miss my son, miss and my wife Amanda. So kind of go from there. Hey Pepe, do Pepe. He was on here. Oh man, Bryce was timed out. Don't time him out. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully everybody had a good day today. Just thought I'd hop on and see what you all were up to. Let's see if our regular group is gonna get on. We'll see what else. Let's see what else is going on. I got the guys in the shop right now, back home. They're working on a ring. It's a really cool ring. It's gonna be a whiskey barrel inlaid ring on a tungsten band. So if you just imagine like my wedding band, this is gold wood. But if you imagine, and this is also Damascus for the metal. It's Damascus, but if you can imagine whiskey barrel wood like Jack Daniel's wood, the liner from that is what we're placing inside of a tungsten ring, and then that ring is going to be going to my our family videographer's husband. So let's see here. Bryce says I already watched 1,000 videos, dude. Pepe says Bryce being nice or you get another timeout. Hey, don't you threaten my fans. Let's see, put user in timeout for 10 seconds. Live off love, how are you? I caught you. How are you, David? Alien says they make whiskey barrels about 2 miles up the road. Oh, okay, that's good. Live off love, I'm doing really well. I'm currently working in Elko, Nevada. Yeah, I put Pepe on timeout for threatening Bryce. Just kidding, he didn't threaten him. He's probably gonna hop on here shortly. Yeah, just about the whole gang is just about here. Tommy was on yesterday. He hopped on for a little while. Hang on. I don't know what happened yesterday, guys. I think it was because I was connected to the Wi-Fi here at the hotel. And then everything just paused. Like the chat stopped, everything stopped. You guys keep going back and forth. It's so funny. But yeah. Yes, Bryce, I got your message. You already watched 1,000 video. Thank you. Oh man, yeah, it's good. It's good to see the whole group getting together. Yeah, I'm gonna be home on Saturday afternoon, or Saturday morning technically. Back in Arizona, and then Sunday I'm taking my son. I'm gonna go visit my mom, so I probably won't be live at all on Sunday. And then next week we'll see where we're at. But yeah, I've got the videographer and Justin working at the shop right now. They're working on a new ring video. And our upload schedule is we upload every Thursday or every other Thursday. So not this Thursday, but the following Thursday is gonna be our next video. Oh, sorry about that. I guess I'm more tired than I thought. But yeah, I was saying next Thursday, we got a really cool video for you guys to check out. So it's a World War II ring. So just wait for it. Hopefully we can get to 1,000 views again, because we got to like 1,000 something views in like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. So that was pretty awesome. Um, but we'll see what happens. How's the job going? I actually really enjoy it. Um, it's been a lot of training. I'm still in training. Um, a lot has happened. Like I started January 8th of this year, or the yeah January 8th of this year. The guy who got me the job, who helped to get me the job, um, my wife Amanda's friend's husband. So I know who he is and stuff. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess I could kind of consider like an acquaintance or a friend. Um, he got me the job where he works, and and then I actually ended up. They said that I ended up surpassing him, which or catching up with him, I should say, within like just a couple weeks. So even though he started like three weeks before I did, so but I mean I've always been like, I mean I just pay attention to like, what people are talking about, and like when you're in training for a job, like you should be taking it serious, and that's what I did. I'm not gonna badmouth, my friend or anything like that. Just but he ended up getting fired, just because he couldn't keep up with everything. So it was a lot. Um, Unfortunately, my friend resents me now for it, because he got me a job and I outlasted him. But um, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care. So I haven't talked to him since. Some people are like that though, and and it's never good when somebody gets fired from a job, especially if it's somebody because that's somebody's income that they're losing. So, but otherwise, to answer your question, job's going super well. I'm currently on a training trip right now in Elko, Nevada. Technically, it's Salt Lake. I was sent over to Salt Lake City to do work. Um, we'll be doing more. We'll be back in the office training for at least a month. They want to try to bring me back out again. I learned today that they're going to try to the guy who's trained me. He likes working with me, but he wants to um, the guy who's training me. He wants me to come out again to do work for him in Denver, or do work with him in Denver for like a week, not like 2 weeks or anything, but like Monday through Friday. So I'm hoping to that I get selected for that. I'll do that, but it won't be long before I'm on the road permanently. I probably got another month or two left of training, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. When is your training done? Probably about a month or two, Bryce. So we'll see what happens. Mm, Let me see here. What else? But yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Yeah, it's a lot of technical work. At least it feels technical, but it actually, a lot of times it sounds difficult. Like, for instance, Live Laugh Love says, "Are you planning to stay long term?" Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking about it. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop running Excalibur rings. I have Justin running the shop full time, and then like I am, I still decide like what designs go out and when, like what videos drop and such. So I'm very active in the business. I just also work full time for several reasons. One, make sure we're paying our bills and overhead, and then the other one is making sure Justin gets paid. And you have a lunch credit card, David. I kind of do. Yeah, they gave me per diem. They pay my per diem up front, um, like before I leave on a rotation. So it's like $2,800, and that's like for my hotel and my It's not that much. It's like 25. Actually, it's like 23. 2,300 they paid up front. It's to cover your hotel, during the 2 weeks that you're gone. Think about it. It's like hotel stays. So I have a choice rewards, the app. So I've got like, I don't know, 5,000 points since I've been on here, but it's gonna get, there's gonna be more points eventually. Is there Philadelphia's there? Is Pepe? No, it's not Filiberto's. And I actually just had a carne asada burrito. I don't know the name of it. I don't have a receipt. Um, it's like Rolaberto's. It's like a ripoff. You know, they're trying to be cool like Filiberto's, but they can't. They can't hang. um, yeah, but it's a good job. So I've gotten my hourly since I've started. There's no like training hourly or anything like that. You get your full hourly, whatever it is that you agree on, and then like you get your per diem up front. They pay for your plane ticket. They pay for your bags. Um, they flew me Frontier, which sucks because I hate Frontier. The actual flight is like $100, and then they gouge you on like the cost of bags, the cost of service. Like there's a service fee if you talk to the person at the kiosk. You know, it's like $30. So I think these kiosk people are making like $30 an hour because like when they do get somebody who needs help, it's like $30 per person. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Frontier Airlines, but the boss was like, "Hey, that's all I could get for you. It doesn't happen all the time, but like you know, you just do a short stay, the short straw on your first." On your first rotation out, so it's no big deal. At least he got me seats near the front of the plane, so I'm like in row two. So that's a plus. Um, being nicer here next, I love it. Um, but yeah, it's been going well. Like I don't know if anybody here's ever worked in an asphalt lab or a cement lab, but we go in and we calibrate all of their equipment. So like their scales, their ovens, we make sure their ovens are reading the correct temperature. We make sure their scales are calibrated correctly to the right weight. So we got to pull out like all these different weights, like grams and pounds, depending on the scale, and then we weigh them, and we record it on a computer. It's very I don't want to say tech savvy because it's not tech savvy, but it's like you got to be mechanically inclined. You got to be able to do like basic math. Um, and then like today I was working on it's called a groover tool. But I had to measure that today, and then let's see what else I did. A ton of these. They're called sieves. We had to not calibrate them, but verify them to make sure that they're working properly. So you're a scientist? Oh, no, not exactly. I won't say a scientist. That's funny though. No, I'm a tech. You know, so but yeah, we just go in and just weigh a bunch of scales, and it's not always scales. Like we have ovens too, and then we have what are they called? Molds. And then you're good. Don't worry about live laugh love. I'm trying to see what else that we do, but we go to these different labs for all of our clients, like just throughout the country, and then we'll do whatever work they need. I think primarily the way that they trained me when I started was that we calibrated their density gauges. So like construction crews will use density gauges before they pour asphalt, like to kind of just check the ground. To make sure they're able to even place any kind of asphalt on there. So like we have to calibrate those just to make sure that they're reading the correct standards. And that's a timely process. Honestly, it takes like all day to calibrate 3 gauges, and they want us calibrating 6 a day, essentially, because that's how much we're going to be doing on the road. Eventually, I'll have a truck and I'll be on the road for those 2-week rotations, like similar to what I'm doing now. Excuse me, but from what I understand with the trucks that we're on, a lot of the I don't know how else to describe them except by calling them boxes, but they're closer together, so you're able to calibrate your gauges like back to back to back, rather than where I'm currently at in my training lab. We have to do it. We have to like move like 10 feet over, run the calibration, and run, and then when we're done with that, we do go another 10 feet, run that calibration. So it's a lot. Let me see. Well, you guys are having your side conversations. Okay, I see how it is. Nothing new has changed. Let me see here. What else can I talk to you guys about? What else did I learn today? Yeah, today I did a ton of sieves. I was actually thinking to myself, eventually when I do open up my next shop, which is going to be like an artist supply shop, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting all of our opals that we use for making our rings, and then to get them in the right size, I'm thinking about actually picking up a couple of sieves and just kind of they're like, how do I describe them? If you don't know what a sieve is, think back to the gold rush era. You know, like how they would pan for gold. So that's what a sieve is basically. It's to get all the sand into like different trays and such. So we got to make sure those are working, that they're not worn out. Um, we use calipers to measure them, and then like we record them in inches or millimeters or whatever. So yeah, I know it sounds like it's a really boring job, but I like it because it's like half and half with like computer work and then hands-on work. But it's really easy. At least I find it easy once you've been doing it enough times. Um, like calibrating different things, then it just comes naturally. Like you realize, like you start to second guess yourself because you're like, wait, is that it? So like I just record this, I weigh this, is that it? It's pretty funny. Um, let's see here. David, do you travel to Seattle, Washington for your job? We do have techs who work up in the Northwest, and then like the Montana, and then like Montana, and then Idaho. Um, those techs are like committed to that location. I'm going to be more towards the South and the Midwest. I know for sure I'll be in like Georgia. I'll be in like the Carolinas. Um, and then possibly the Midwest too. I think we touch like Missouri, um, and then just like different parts of that. And I think we've gone as far as like maybe like the Panhandle of Florida. So it's I don't know yet. I am not on the road like full time yet, but eventually I will be. So oh, I did go to Vegas about maybe a month and a half ago. I went out there to go pick up some gauges. So like I made like 6 stops, and it's either like drop off a gauge and then go and pick up another one, and then like I had to like we had like a huge van. I think it was was it a Ford Transit? One of the huge vans that like minimalists will tear them apart and then like turn them into like a almost like an RV, but it's like in a van. Um, Pepe, they be a quiz at the end of the video. What you guys talking about? I don't work graveyard. No, I work a regular day shift right now. So, but that's probably. But no, it'll always be client hours. So like if it's like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., then that's when I'm working. So, and that's what I love about the job, is that there's plenty of overtime opportunities. So let me see here. Yeah, but I'm honestly looking forward to being on the road. I think everybody, like when they start out this job that they do, and it's a pretty small company. They've been around for a while, but they have a small presence in Mesa. Like we have an office in Mesa, and then like we have clientele in like around Phoenix and Tempe, and then of course like other states as well. But then we have like we call them Oscar techs. I don't remember what the acronym. It's like on site calibration or something like that. I don't know. There's a whole acronym to it, but like they will actually go drive their trucks onto a client's site. It's not a very big truck. You think about like a U-Haul truck, like the biggest U-Haul truck you can get, or like the middle. I think it's more like the middle U-Haul truck you can get. That's about the size of the truck we'll be driving. Live Laugh Love says, how are Mandy and Aiden? Tell him hi and you missed him. Yeah, well, I'll let him know. They're doing well. Aiden figured out how the light switch works, so now he just plays with the light switch all day. So I video chatted with Mandy not too long ago, and then like he was like he kept pushing the light switch off and on and off and on. It was pretty funny. But no, he's doing well. He had surgery not that long ago, which went really well. They were able to they gave an injection in his throat to help him with the swallowing issues he's having. So now he's able to eat like more food. Like he's working on it. Like he's going to be back in feeding therapy. But like today when I called, he was eating an Oreo, which he wasn't eating Oreos like when I left for this trip at all. So he was eating Ritz crackers and that's it. But like he's getting better, so I'm excited to see where where he goes, and just excited to see him. So just a couple more nights. I just honestly I just want to get tomorrow and Friday over with so I can just go home. Tomorrow I probably definitely will not be on live because our plan is once we finish up at the lab here in Elko, we're just gonna pack up and go. Like we're gonna pack everything up and just take off back to Salt Lake. So that's the plan. Friday, I'm not sure. I might jump on just because I'm predicting an early day. They're gonna let me. Obviously, I'm flying out Saturday morning, so it's not going to be a long day for me. I'll probably be off work at 4 o'clock, and then I'm not sure if Rod's going to drop me off at the hotel or what I'm going to do. And then from there, I'm just going to go into the airport tomorrow morning at probably around 7, and I'll be home by noon. So, hey, there's Tommy. Oh, and People Watcher. Hey, People Watcher. Welcome. Yulene says ring giveaway Friday. More like rest giveaway. Nope, not happening. I don't have any rings with me to give away, guys, so there's no point. Speaking of ring, for those of you who are joining, I've currently got Justin and our videographer. His name is Zandy, so Xandy. However, when you spell it out on the iPhone, it comes out as Candy. And I always tease him, like, hey, I'll tell Justin, where's Candy the stripper? Because it auto corrects to Candy. So to me, that's funny. But they're working on a ring right now. They're working on a whiskey barrel ring. Justin said he's going to reach out to me and let me know how shooting goes. Probably later tonight or something. I know it's like maybe 8 o'clock. Yeah, good try. Nice try. Good effort. Oh man, you guys are great. I miss this group so much. I miss the regular chats that we used to have. Those were the good old days. I mean, I really enjoyed them. So, not as a subscriber who has Lost in Phoenix had a live. I don't know. I was actually asking you guys last night, if anybody's been on the Lost in Phoenix channel for a while. But I haven't heard anything, and I don't know if you guys have. So, because I know he had moved. So he had moved into his new house, and then it sounded like he was going to go back to doing lives, but I mean, I haven't heard anything. I don't know if you guys have. So, because I mean, I go on YouTube every day. Sometimes, I mean, definitely multiple times a day. I'm always checking my analytics. So, but no, I'm not sure what happened. Lost in Phoenix is stronger than ever. Tuesday Night Live, Lost in Phoenix. I miss him. I miss going on there and like saying hi, and then like he'll just give me like the biggest shout out. Oh man. Oh jeez. All right. Let's see. What else is going on, guys? What have I missed? What's going on in your lives? Any major changes? I heard, Pepe. I heard that you're running more often now. You're trying to lose that weight. That's good. Or are you running the Filibertos before they closed? Is that the running that you're doing? Oh man, I'm just messing with you. Bryce says, David Art skipped my comment. Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of people commenting, so he's not going to be able to get everybody. Don't take it personal. Bucky has a warrant and lost in Phoenix. Oh, man. That's funny. We're out to get you, huh, Bucky? Oh, that's great. Garage overhead door was left open. I wonder if they're done shooting yet. I want to jump on and see, but Justin said he's gonna give me a call when he's on his way home. Pepe, no, I don't have. He's just a pervert who preys on his female subscribers. Oh man. Hey, is Stan on here? Anybody seen Stan? I don't see him. I just had to jump on because Manny sent me a message about Aiden. I guess he fell down. So, but he seems to be okay. She said so. Bryce says David probably got blocked. No, I doubt it. If you can't find the channel, then yes, that means you got blocked. Just like in Facebook. All right. Let's see here. Loki, not Nookie. Oh, that's funny. Baby says you lead. I'm trying to have my options open for the ladies. Oh, you're funny. I'm not sending sexy pics to any channel. Get him a few more drinks, and then we'll see what he says. Tommy, how's Wanda? Yeah, Tommy, how is Wanda doing? Honestly, I miss the whole group. We'd be up to, you guys remember, we'd be up to like 3 in the morning, just like, and then like, I would just have lives going like till 3 in the morning, and like Tommy and Wanda would just hop on with us, and like we would just all hang out. It'd be like my mom, or yeah, my mom, me, my wife, and then like Aiden would be passed out, of course, because he can't stay up that late. He was a little baby at the time, but those were the good old days. And then like I think one time I was like so tired because I got home from work, and then we went live, and then like I passed out, and then I was like snoring during the live. People watch says, I see you out there, Bryce. He just gets so many comments. He tries to answer a little for everyone. Yeah, it's true. He does. He has so many comments. Like, just if you just watch how many comments come through, you'll see that. I mean, it's hard to keep up. So people watch it. You're still under the spell. That's funny. Well, Live, Laugh, Love remembers. Oh, man. People watch here. I'm blocked. Can you unblock me? Unblocked me. I don't know if they're able to if the owner of the channel blocks you. Because I think it has to come from them. I'm not sure on that. It might just be blowing smoke. So I hop on Lost in Phoenix sometimes. Oh, I just thought of something. Who wants to hear a joke? Anybody up for a joke? Just let me know in the comments if you want to hear a joke. It's kind of gross, but actually I got two. I got one that's like the dirty joke meter is like a 2. I give it like a 3 out of 10, and I got a really dirty joke that's like a 10 out of 10. But I don't know if I'm going to tell that one, so I don't want to get banned. Oh man! All right. Okay, so there's this guy who goes into a restaurant, and he's like really rude, and like he's rude to the hostess, he's rude to the waitress who comes over to serve him, and he's like looking at the menu, and like, you know, he's just being a total dick to everybody. So then like he's looking at the menu, and he's like, I think I want to try the turtle soup. He's like, all right. He's like, waiter, I want the turtle soup. And then the waiter's like, all right, no problem. I'll go ahead and have that out. And then like, he's looking through he's looking at the menu, and he realizes, oh wait, they got pea soup. I want pea soup instead. So that's what he's thinking. So he's like, hey waiter, hold the turtle, make it pea. It's a cheesy joke. I heard that one like in high school or something, but I don't know why that came. I was at work today. I was like, I want to like tell everybody a joke today. So like during the live, at least with you guys, with my group. Man. Did I tell you guys the one with? I think I told you the little Johnny and the cop on the horse. Did I tell you guys that one? I think I did, because it's like one of my favorite jokes. I think I already told you guys that one, but let me know if you've heard the horse joke. That one's not the 10 out of 10 as far as like extremely dirty. That one's coming up. Bryce thought that was hilarious. People watch it. All I'm gonna say is be careful with Christina. She's this new view thing, and Art is a pervert. Nope, the only one joking here is me. All right, you guys ready for? I'll tell the horse one, then I'll tell the final one, and then I'll probably hop off for the night. All right, so this is one I probably told you guys before, but so there's a little Johnny, and he's got, it's December 26th, so it's day after Christmas, and he's got a brand new bike, and he's on his bike, and he's just going down the road, in his neighborhood, and then like, this is like, and then he gets stopped in, I think it's Central Park, where they still have the cops on the horses. So he gets stopped by a cop on a horse, or not Central Park, but just like in his neighborhood, whatever. And the cop on the horse is like, "Hey son, did Santa bring you that bike?" And like little Johnny's like, yes sir, he did." And then the officer, he's like, "Well, next time you see Santa, you tell him that he forgot the tail lights, or the reflects," and then he proceeds to write him a $200 ticket for not having reflectors on properly. So little Johnny's thinking to himself, like, he thinks for a second, and then he takes a minute he has a thought, and he tells the officer, or he asks the officer, "Hey officer, did Santa bring you that horse?" And then the officer's like, "Yeah, he sure did." And he says, and then little Johnny, as he takes his ticket or whatever, he says, "Well, next time you see Santa, tell him the dick belongs under the horse, not on top." Oh man, it's like one of my favorites. When I was in active duty, I told that joke to I think it was my lieutenant. It's pretty funny. And then like he told everybody else about it. All right, I haven't told this dirty one in a while, so I might mess it up. Hopefully not. It's gonna be graphic a little bit, so just bear with me. Hey, we're all adults here. So, all right. So there's this, this strange woman, and her husband are like, just have, he can't pleasure her anymore. So like, he agrees to take her to a sex shop, and like they're at the sex shop and they're looking around and stuff, and like, she's looking at the dildos, and the shopkeeper like sees her, and he's like, "Hey, or did you find everything you're looking for?" And she's like, "No, none of these really suit me." So he's like, "Oh, okay, well, I got something in the back, it's from a reading your comments. I got something in the back for you. I'll go ahead and, it's from another country. It's like from India or Africa. It's exotic. It's called a magic dildo." And she's like, "Oh, okay, how does it work?" And she's like, "Well, wherever you want it to go, magic dildo, and then like wherever you want it to go. So she's like, oh, okay. And then like, so they negotiate the price or whatever. She takes it home, and then like she gets home and she's just like, she's enjoyed it or whatever. Husband's happy, happy wife, happy life, right? And then like just there, one night, um, she's pleasuring herself, and just out of nowhere, like the magic dildo just starts to go crazy, like just goes completely crazy, and just like it's good, it's all over the place, and all um and then like it's like stuck inside of her, and then like he's like, oh shit, we gotta go, we gotta get to the hospital. And then he's like, he gets her in the car, and then like they're taking off to go down the highway, and they're like speeding to going 90 miles an hour trying to get to the hospital, just in and out of traffic. And then they get pulled over by a cop, and then like the cop's like, hey, why were you going so fast, and you better be honest. So the husband proceeds to tell him, well, officer, to tell you the truth, my wife, she bought this dildo. It's a magic dildo. It's from a sex shop, and you know, and and it's stuck. And like, well, we're trying to get to the hospital. And the officer says, "Ha ha ha, magic dildo, my ass." That's what I've been waiting like all day to share with you guys. Oh man. I wish I could see y'all's reactions right now to that joke. I think I told it pretty well from not having told that joke in like years and years. Oh man, that was great. He says hi peeing. Oh man, that was great. Oh, Bookie, I don't know if you heard my joke. I'm not going to tell it again though. That's a long joke. Yes, the officer's now in the hospital. It's like that scene from Bruce Almighty where he's like monkeying my ass. Remember that? Oh, Pepe says, drinking beer, your jokes takes longer peeing. Oh man, that was great. I'm trying to see. I think I got another one. Oh, I thought about it when I was in the middle of telling this last joke, but I can't remember what it was. How it goes. Baby, can't stop laughing. That's great. Oh man, that's awesome. That is so funny. You guys are awesome, man. He says I heard it. Oh, she's already heard it, guys. She's heard it, so not funny. Oh man. I've got more. I'm trying to think of the other ones. There's like like when you hear jokes from like back in high school, they're like really funny, and then oh man, Bryce is still laughing. Of course you are. Which one was funnier? Was that one funnier than the construction one? Remember when I told you guys the hand and arm signals one? That one was pretty funny. But you guys were all, I think you guys were alive for that. Like I saw everybody's reactions. Oh man, that was great. Hang on, I got more jokes. I'm trying to see if I can think of any more. Oh, you're right. Live, laugh, love. Yep, that's the one. Oh man, that's great. Bryce is watering the plants. Go water those plants, Bryce. Oh man, that was funny. Oh, I'll try to have more for you guys on Friday night. So I'll be live again Friday night. Probably not tomorrow. If I do go live, I'm not going to make an announcement about it, but I will for Friday because I know I'll at least be available by 7 o'clock. Salt Lake City time. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. You should be on more if I can. If you can, yeah, definitely. I'll try to jump on more and try to have more jokes and other updates and stuff too. So yeah, yeah, I do too. How's Kylo? He's doing good. He's doing really good. So um, I'm trying to get him. When I get back, I'm gonna take him out on more walks. We're gonna probably do some hiking. Um, so so yeah, there's that. I'm getting married. You're getting married, Pepe? Is it to the girl that you met on here on the chat, but you haven't met her in real life? I forgot her name. Oh man. Yeah, her. Does she know? Or are you gonna kidnap her, like in Borat? Oh man. Is a you know her? Is it going to be like in Borat where Borat kidnaps Pamela Anderson? Is he going to say consent not required? You're just going to throw a wrap around her? Oh man, yeah. I'll let Justin know you said hello. No worries. All right. We're all invited to the wedding. Well, Live Laugh Love is inviting herself to the wedding, so and as well as everybody else. Oh, guys, I just thought of another joke. Yeah, I thought of another one. It's not as bad. It's funny though. It's not as bad as that last one I just told you guys, but it's pretty funny. All right, so husband and wife, young, middle age. They're or yeah, young. Probably let's say like mid 20s. They're home alone, and then like just out of nowhere, there's a knock on the door. Wife gets up to check it. She doesn't even look through the peephole. She opens the door, and then all of a sudden, like these three house robbers come running in, and like they hold everybody at gunpoint. So they've got the husband and the wife tied up. They got them separated. Like one's in one corner and the other one's in the other corner. So the one of the robbers, he goes up to he goes up to the wife and he says, or no, actually, I'm sorry, they're not separated. They're together. So one of the robbers, he goes up to the wife and he whispers something in her ear that makes her very nervous, and then like her husband's like, he's like, sweetie, no matter what they do, you know just no matter what they do, if they do anything to you, just pretend like you like it, act like, just put on an act or whatever. And she's like, just do it for both of us. And then like the wife looks at the husband and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. That robber just said you have a fine ass. That was a crappy joke, but I probably didn't tell it correctly, but I'm just gonna see. I can't think of anything else. I'll try to think of some more for next time for Friday night. So I'm just telling them as they come to me. I don't remember all of them. So yeah, it's pretty funny though. He just flips it around. Oh wait, I have another one. Let's see. I don't remember how it goes though. See, that's the other thing is I want to tell like these jokes, but then at the same time, I don't want to mess them up and like confuse everybody. So hang on, give me a second. And some of you probably have heard this one, but it's definitely an interesting one. No, you're good, Bookie. I was just messing with you. No, you're good. Hang on, I got some more. Maybe I should tell one of the ones that I told earlier because we've got like 30 people in the chat right now. So, all right, guys. Which one should I tell again? Should I do the sign language one, guys, for my core group here, or should I tell the one the other one? Let me know. Let me know in the chat which one you want to hear that I should retell. We have some lurkers. Oh man. The language joke? Which one's that? Oh, the sign language one? Okay. All right, yeah, I'll tell the sign language one right now. Now, for those of you who are watching, this is definitely not age appropriate. Um, so for this joke, just be warned it contains graphic content. All right, so there's a construction. There's a building that's under construction. There's a construction crew that's working, and then like the guy at the bottom on the ground floor, he's like working on something, and then he realizes he's missing his saw. So and he remembers that he gave it to his buddy who's working up on or to one of his coworkers who's working up on the third floor. So he's like yelling. He's like, "Hey, Paul! Hey!" He's like trying to get his attention, and like he's waving, but then there's all this construction noise going on, and everything. So like he can't hear him. So then like he finally gets his attention from waving enough, and then like Paul looks down at him, and he's like, "What? I can't hear you." And then like the guy's like, "I need my saw." It's like, "I don't know what you're saying." And he's like, "I can't hear you." And he's like, "Okay, I need," and he points to his knees, "my saw." And then so Paul on the third floor is like, "Oh, okay, no problem." He drops his pants. He starts masturbating. so the guy at the bottom, we'll call him George. He storms up to the third floor of the building under construction, and he's like, "What the hell, man? I literally just told you I need my saw." And Paul's taken back by this, and he's like, "Yeah, I got it, but I was trying to tell you I'm coming." Oh man, I love that one. If you like that joke, go and hit like on the chat. So, if you want to hear more. Oh man, that was great. We lost like 20 viewers. They couldn't handle it. Oh man. Your virgin ears. Oh man, that was great. There's the I don't know if you guys have heard the Superman and Wonder Woman one. I don't remember how exactly it goes, so I'll have to like just research it, but I'll tell it on Friday. Bucky says I caught up to you, and says, "No, you didn't. You better not have." No, I believe it. Congratulations if you really did. That's awesome. No, that's good. Congratulations, you've got over 1,000. I'm like, I hover at like 1,100 something. So like it's like 11. Like one day it'll be 11:26, and then the next day it's 11:29, and it just fluctuates back and forth. I think it's bots. Sometimes that'll happen. You'll have bots who will just be who will subscribe to your page. Pepe, I'm not gonna promote your page no more. That's funny. I was at 200 now on the 199. I was probably Pepe, so. Oh man, that joke. unsubbed your channel so I could go back and sub again. Nice. All right, guys. I'm gonna just go ahead and get ready for bed. Go get some sleep before tomorrow. It'll be a pretty long day. We're gonna be driving back to Salt Lake after working, so I probably won't be back. We probably won't get back into Salt Lake until probably like 8 o'clock, and then we start work at 7 a.m. So. Last level, I'm just kidding, but seriously, the people on Merit's channel will unsub if you don't comment on their stuff. That's not fair. People should be allowed to comment when they choose. 85. I stay on watching stuff for at least 3 hours a day. Good night, everyone. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for jumping on. It was really fun for those of you who are here. So. It was pretty funny that we lost like 20 viewers like after that joke. So I guess they couldn't handle it. It's all good. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Take care. And I'll be back on Friday night.